Rashid, man, I need you to talk me off of a ledge.
What's going on?
I'm gonna burn all my Lakers gear.
Oh my gosh, here we go. It's such doom and gloom with you guys, man. You guys, like, either it's you either win the championships or you just want to. You're like Skip Bayless. You just want to burn all your stuff as soon as every loss there is.
Dude, I wish I had a fake trash can to throw. Well, first of all, I, I never bought a single piece of like LeBron paraphernalia
Okay,
ever. And never will. Never have, never will. Um, I'm a Kobe stan for sure, like
okay,
through and through. So he's my guy. For it just feels it's something weird about like SoCal culture. Like it feels wrong as an old head, officially an old head, to root for LeBron as like the guy when he's only won one championship with us. He's driven our team into the ground as the GM. Um, he made some of the worst roster moves. Um, really, the big thing is it feels like the Lakers have been his platform for launching Space Jam 2 and for like blowing up Clutch, which yeah, Clutch has been doing great. But we seem to be suffering as a result. Like we need to make moves and we're doing the same shit every year. I can't believe it. It's like deja vu, dude. I feel like it's like Groundhog's Day. It's oh Lakers need to make moves. Oh, Lakers need better defense. Lakers need a 3-and-D guy. We need better shooting. We need more youth, and we can never acquire it. We have
yeah,
when we do pick guys. I mean, there's this like crazy phenomenon about like when dudes that are great 3-point shooters come and play with LeBron, all of a
yeah.
sudden they just can't remember how to shoot.
Gabe Vincent,
Um,
right?
Gabe Vincent. Um, Everybody, bro. I don't even want to start naming names. Everybody. Um, since since like the last few years, some of the players that have been on the Lakers, could be on the Lakers, that aren't. Just I'll throw some random names out there. Zubac. I know he's retired now, but Lou Will, Caruso, Clarkson, Ingram, Randall, Lonzo. Like and guess who's still fucking there? D'Angelo. Like
Josh Hart, wasn't he on the
Josh
Lakers?
Hart. Yeah, Josh Hart. Like, dude, there's been so much talent. Like, it's just mind-boggling, dude. We've made some terrible decisions, and now we've got LeBron's old ass on the worst shooting slump of his career. Um, and there's talks about like, oh, like should the Lakers trade him? Like, and I heard that like there's no guarantee that AD is going to stay there once LeBron retires. But what has this all been for, man? Like, and now there's talks about like LeBron going to gold, like trade LeBron to Golden State. Like, okay, first of all, what does Golden State have to offer us?
Yeah, just cum buckets. That's all you get.
Dude, nothing. I don't want him. I don't want him.
Pods. You know, the Brandon puts his
No,
put
dude.
the guy with the little fro and Kuminga and Moody. I mean, I guess, but look, the the Lakers are hostages to LeBron. They're not gonna be even if they wanted to trade him. I don't think they can. I don't think who runs Lakers? Jeannie Buss. I don't think she's doing it. I don't think. The GM's gonna have the balls to actually make that move. That's such a bad PR look to trade one of the greatest of all times. I just don't think I don't see it happening. You're right though, but he is made some horrible moves. He didn't want to do. He didn't want to play with the young guys and kind of bring them along. Kuzma would have fit in real well right there. He didn't want to play with him. Randall would have been a solid four. He just wanted that big name. He wanted AD. Yeah, you guys won the Mickey Mouse Championship in the bubble a couple years ago, but I don't know. I feel like now your future looks bleak, man. I don't have any like I feel I'm genuinely worried about your long term hope because LeBron's what 40 now.
40.
Yeah, if he tries to, and I could totally see him trying to stay on for another year to try to play with Bryce when he declares, just to try to get Bryce and Bronny and the whole James family. Might as well wait for Zuri or whatever his daughter's name is and have her come up and play for the Sparks as well. So, I mean, he can do whatever he wants, and at the end of the day, he sucks as a GM. He's a great player, but sucks as a GM, and he's gonna just drive the Lakers into the ground. I'm sorry.
I don't even know. Based on like what are we talking about when it comes to like, oh yeah, trade deadline moves or whatever. First of all, this whole like JJ Redick, cool, like he's smart, like he's a brilliant guy, but his whole aura is just off to me. Like I'm not digging it. Like just being like very salty and sarcastic and like
Yeah,
Greg
he is.
Popovich, like he has this like Greg Popovich thing going on. Like it's almost like all an act, like a bad act. I'm not buying it. Um, but like he talks such a good game. Well, like fucking do something, man. Like, oh yeah, we gotta be better than that. Okay, well, what are you doing to get better than that? They've been in this slump. They've been on a losing streak. They just lost to fucking Atlanta like in overtime. So I don't know what to make of this. I don't know what the like blueprint looks like for improving the roster because we don't have a ton of capital and we don't have a
No.
bunch of great players. Like, dude, we can't sell D'Angelo to save our lives. Like we can't. It's almost like we can't give him away for free at this point. Um,
Yeah,
the
you're gonna
only
have to attach like a
assets,
pick to get rid of him.
yes, yeah, we're gonna have to pay someone to take him off of our hands.
Yeah.
Um, and then once you start digging into that, like I don't know, man. As a fan, I thought that Rui was gonna be initially. I was like, okay, like is he gonna be something? Is he gonna develop? I don't think
Yeah.
he's gonna develop as long as LeBron is there. As long as LeBron is there, he's pretty much like not a valuable asset to us. But nobody else really finds him to be that valuable either. So.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves maybe, but man, it's a short list, dude. Dalton Connect, like you just mortgage your future for basically this year.
No.
I mean, you don't do that, right? Like, so who is it? Is it AD? I'd rather see AD be there 2 years from now than LeBron. So
Oh,
I
oh
don't
yeah.
know.
LeBron 2 years is 43 years old, man. I mean,
Exactly.
that's.
No, exactly. I just don't know what the future looks like. I'm pissed off. I'm frustrated. It's not what we're used to. So I'm going to say this, fans, get in the comments. Let us know what you think about this. I don't care what happens with LeBron. I don't care what happens with AD. It is what it is. I'm more concerned with the long-term success. I want to see the Buss family sell the Lakers.
Oh wow, that's never
I'm tired of
happening.
this. I'm tired of this mom and pop shop shit, dude. There's like, there's legit billionaires in the NBA now. These guys are not gonna like these mom and pop shops are not gonna be able to keep. I don't care what market you're in, they're not gonna be able to keep up. And like there's all this like talk of like private equity and owning sports and this and that.
Yep.
Like how long before private equity takes over in the NBA? And then they truly won't be able to contend. They won't be able to make good analytical, smart decisions because they run it like a it's like a family business.
Yeah. It's like a corner sandwich shop.
Yeah,
No, look, I just don't see the hope. I mean, look, I if I try to imagine a lineup where it's let's take out both LeBron and AD. You have D'Lo at the one, Reeves at the two, uh, Connect at the three, Rui at the four. I mean, let's just keep AD in there and get rid of LeBron. That's a solid five. I think it's not a championship team, but you can make the playoffs with that if everyone stays healthy.
that's a fucking pickup game at the YMCA, dude.
No, man, that I think that team can make the playoffs with the especially with the play-in games, the top 10 in the West for sure, for
That's
sure.
crazy, bro. That's a lottery pick team.
No, man, Reeves. I like Rui more than you do. I guess I think he could put up. 13, 14 points a game. I think Connect
He's
he
improved
gets.
his shooting.
I think
He's
Rui
improved his shooting for sure.
Connect could be a solid player. Just need more run. I would just play him until his legs fall off, man. And then just kind of run the offense through AD and just. I mean, yes, in what was it, New Orleans, he couldn't really carry them, but I think having two white shooters helps, man.
Dude, they said early on, they said that they're standing pat until uh basically until the trade deadline, until February. Um I
Bronny
can't
coming off the bench,
I
what?
can't possibly emphasize enough how bad of a decision that would be. Like, you've done the same thing the last 2 years. At some point, you have to realize that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is insanity. So, um, please, Lakers, don't. If you're gonna pull the trigger, dude, just pull the trigger. Rip the bandage, do something, make
You
some
just
kind of
blowing it
move,
up.
mortgage the either mortgage the future or blow it up.
All right, here we
Like,
go,
put us
Jay.
out of our misery.
I'm gonna make you the GM for this season until the trade deadline. What do you give me three moves you're making for the Lakers to make them better long term.
Trade LeBron.
Trade
Uh,
LeBron.
Trade AD.
Trade AD. You're
Fire,
getting lynched,
fire
bro.
Rob Pelinka.
Bro, you are getting bro. Somebody from West Hollywood's gonna come and just shank you. It's
You
gonna
want to
be.
see you want to see LeBron retire and AD leave in free agency, or you want to get something back? Even if it's I don't even care if it's a second round pick for LeBron. It doesn't matter. I just want him gone. I want him out of my life.
And so you're tanking for the season.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
we're closer. We're closer to the bottom in terms of like skill in the West. We're closer to the bottom than we are the top.
Okay. We'll see. We'll title this one "How Jay Fixes the Lakers" and see how that works.
Why don't you guys get in the comments? Let me know what you think about my specific plan. If you have better ideas, great. But that's what I'm thinking right now. That as a lifelong Laker fan, that's the only path I see.
But you know what though? I'm also a believer in blowing it up instead of middling in mediocrity. I'm a Bulls fan and it's just painful to watch 500 basketball year after year after year. It's just mind numbing at the end of the day. I'd rather them
I
just be
will
tank.
if we make a move for Zach LaVine, I will fucking kill myself. I'm telling you right now. If SureBuddy comes to an end because it's just Omar, because
Yeah.
I'm dead, it's because I killed myself. I named myself a CEO just to get a hitman to come
No.
after me, just so I can ensure my death, because I don't want to see the Lakers with that guy
Yeah.
on them.
When you see another host on this on our next episode, we'll know what happened.
Yeah, if if Zach LaVine gets traded to the Lakers, I apply for the United Healthcare CEO position. Book it.
All right, brother. Good
All
catching
right,
up,
man.
man. Let's see
All
what
right.
happens.
Take care.